What game show would really fuck you up?
Family Feud, you name like 5 objects and it's none of them, but it's one that's more obvious than all of them combined.
Like the last part when it's like you and like your uncle and you're both like rattling off random shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's this? 99 people were surveyed, blah, blah, blah. And then you just say something retarded.
Yeah, it's like 99 people were surveyed, the colors. And you said the letter M. That is not correct, sir. And
color.
your uncle said the shape, the triangle, which is also not a color.
You need 99 more points to get.
So me triangle, son of a bitch, it's there.
That most genuinely American of all watercraft, the canoe.
Hey everybody, welcome to Canoecast. Welcome your hosts, myself and Zach the Connie, Zach the Vat Connie, as his stage name goes for comedy.
What's up, Matt?
Yeah, nothing much. Got cut my hair, as you saw, and made a huge scene about. But it's expected.
It looks
honestly.
great.
Yeah,
You're looking good.
I feel like a mix of the Green Goblin from Spider-Man and fucking the villain from a series of unfortunate events, like a cartoon character with the fucking hair that splits in the middle.
Yeah, you look like a teenage heartthrob now.
Yeah,
you do. Yeah, the middle part is it's classy.
It's working.
Yeah, high class.
Oh, you know what fucking I found out though? They have instead of hair gels, they have a powder now.
A powder?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
So you know like how they went from like hair gel to matte to like, I don't know, fucking
like a clay.
Yeah. So now they have like an actual powder. So like it's like a baby powder. You sprinkle it on your head.
Okay.
And it works. It that's what's holding this together right now.
So is it like a medium hold or is it like a pliable?
It's medium. What, I got this at 1.
Mm-hmm.
I slept, so
okay.
It's held up pretty well.
So it's bedhead. You woke up like this.
Well, I guess, yeah.
So you cut your hair because you wanted to donate it to Locks of Love, right?
I did, yes.
So how much did you get to donate? Like how much?
So I think they want 8 to 10, but I think we got like 10 inches.
Nice.
Yeah. It's funny. The guy was like, yeah, somebody else came to donate and they left the ruler here, so now I'm using it to measure your hair. I'm like, excellent.
Nice.
Let's fucking go. But yeah, fucking that barbershop is now my new fucking favorite barbershop because he was like, yeah, you know, before COVID, we used to serve whiskeys and like drinks to people while they were waiting. And there was a room in the back with nice leather couches where you could just sit and drink. And they're bringing it back in December, baby. They're bringing it back.
Is that legal?
We don't talk about it.
Do they, okay, yeah, we won't publicize
we won't drop any names, but it's probably my favorite barbershop.
Probably need a liquor license, right?
Yeah, that's why you go in the back, you know. Yeah, that's why you gotta hide. But yeah, no, it was really cool. There was a baby there the entire time crying, which kind of sucked. But other than that,
that does sound sucky.
It was terrible. The guy's like, it's funny. It was after he told me about the alcohol. He's like, man, I really wish the alcohol was here already. December can't come soon enough. I'm like, yeah, it fucking can't.
Crying babies are the worst.
Yeah, it's
on like a flight.
Oh, I haven't had one on a flight yet.
Really?
Thank God. I don't fly too often now.
Yeah, I've had one on a flight.
Was it the entire time?
Luckily I got since I was in college at the time, I got
noise canceling headphones.
Those like earplugs.
Uh-huh.
And I would like roll them up and stick them right in my ear, and I would be in like complete silence for the entire flight. And a flight to Buffalo is only like 40 minutes, so not too bad.
I had some when I went to California. I bought them for like air travel or any travel just because they're nice headphones. I got Sennheiser noise canceling headphones.
Whoa.
Yeah, very, very scary when you jerk off. You know, anybody could come at any moment, open the door. But I mean, when you're listening to music, top notch. You know.
Jesus Christ, you put headphones on for that?
While jerking off?
Yeah. I
mean, if my fucking my speaker's dead, you know, my surround sound.
Oh my God, that's a bit. There's no way. That's gross.
How do you prevent your family from walking in on you? You let them hear it.
So no, it's just on mute.
Not to go in. Nah, they have to know not to go in, so they need to know it's happening, and that they shouldn't enter.
So, no.
Yeah.
No. Ew.
I'm just fucking with you, Ty.
Yeah, I know. It's a gross bit, though.
Yeah. So what'd you do this weekend?
What'd I do this weekend?
Did you even eat any of the salmon?
Oh, no, I didn't. So I think we talked about this on the podcast that we didn't release, but Matt had salmon jerky. I'd never heard of salmon jerky before. It sounds pretty interesting. Apparently, it's high in protein, also high in sodium.
It is. Well, it's
21% of your daily sodium.
It's smoked meat. And that's probably for the whole container, by the way. Maybe one half.
The packaging opening up doesn't get picked up by the mic. It probably will.
It probably will.
But let me try this out. I'll give you a live reaction. The appearance of it, it looks a little bit gross. It smells like a Petco. I'm gonna be honest.
A Petco?
It does smell like Petco.
Like the store?
Yes.
Have
you been in a Petco?
I have. They have so many
still in
things.
business?
They have so many scents, though. How could you even I feel like every aisle smells differently at a Petco.
This is identifiable. This is like, it kind of smells like a Petco and like dog food. I don't know.
I don't agree with you. Petco has too many smells, man. I've been in a Petco recently.
Really?
That thing's like
For what?
My dogs.
What do you buy them at Petco? Food?
Yeah, food. One of them had like a training course at Petco or whatever the fuck.
Isn't Petco food like expensive? Can't you get that at like the supermarket?
There's a bunch of fucking foods that are expensive.
All right, I'm trying it.
Maybe it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not great.
They get omega 3s.
It kind of tastes like a Petco.
Omega 3, omega 6, omega 9.
I feel like I'm chewing on a tennis ball.
I've had a conversation with somebody about how the milk bone is the best dog treat that they've eaten, which has led me to a few questions. One of which is that they've eaten enough dog treats to categorize them in rank, and 2 is that they've had more than one of each as well.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
I don't like it. Yeah,
I don't want to think about that.
No.
Somebody ranked all the dog treats by
yeah.
taste.
He's like, I've eaten these dog treats, and he's like, milk. He started listing them out. I'm like, you're my friend's uncle. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
It was someone's uncle?
Yeah, it was some dude's
Oh my
fucking
God.
uncle.
That's weird.
Yeah, I was chilling at his cousin's house at a pool party, and it's just fucking like, he was going through all the weird shit he had. Like, he had the fucking alcohol bottle with a snake in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, where it's like bodies like decomposing.
Yeah.
Like, I think there was one of the frog in it, and he's like, and this is and then he started talking about eating dog treats out of nowhere. Always comes out of left field.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that eat dog food are like, low lifes.
I would, yeah. If I had to, though,
If you had to survive,
Yeah.
Definitely.
It has all the fucking things you need.
canned
Like,
or dry.
am I in like a survival situation?
Yeah, you gotta pick one.
Dried.
Dried?
In a survival situation, dried. It's so much lighter.
Yeah, if you're on an island and all you have is dog food, dried.
Well, even if it's just like, I have to hike, it's like, why? I feel like the wet dog food is heavier.
I was thinking practically too. Like, I just thought of this. If it was one or the other, and it was wet, and you didn't have a can opener, you're just fucked.
Yeah.
You have to like bash it against a tree or something.
Or if like you fall and you open up like 8 cans somehow, it's like all of them are wet dog food. They're gonna go bad, Yeah, if you open up a bag of dog food that's dry, it's like if it gets wet, you eat it. If it's not, you fucking could save for later.
I guess, but like, why would you be carrying the cans of dog food on your person when you're like walking around the island?
Well, I thought this was like for survival, maybe.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
leaving.
So, but if you're on like, okay, I mean, if it's a survival situation, you're in the middle of nowhere and you have to transport your food, that's one thing. Maybe you fall, whatever, it's in a backpack, 8 of them open up, then you're fucked.
But
then all
let's
your food's gonna
say-
spoil. But if you're on an island, right, then you're gonna make a shelter, probably close to the beach, somewhere close to the shoreline. You're gonna set up shop. You're gonna have a fireplace where you can, heat the food up. Honestly, if you can warm it
you
up,
get the canned
is
food.
it better?
On an island, 100%. You could the cans are a fucking reflective surface.
True.
So that's already a fucking plus. Like in the jungle, what are you gonna reflect? Fucking, there might be tree. Like if you're in the rainforest, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Like,
you are fucked.
you
Go
just-
dry all the way then,
Yeah.
because it's wet. You're gonna want to eat something dry.
Well, also like you don't need to reflect. Like if you're stuck on an island, you need the reflective surface.
Yeah, because if a fucking passenger cruise ship is walking by and not walking, fucking sailing by,
Yeah.
you're gonna need to reflect. You're not gonna have a flare. We gave you dog food. You had 2 choices.
Dude, when we had a survival class, and it was
Wait, like in college?
no, in high school,
Okay.
it was like it was similar to like, where you have to trade stock, so you had to buy certain survival stuff to survive an island, and the teacher was like, nobody buy the car, it's worthless, don't buy it. And I bought the car because I'm like, first of all, mirrors, metal, insulation, leather, heating, gasoline.
Yeah, but how do you know all this stuff is in the car? What if it's?
Rubber?
What if it's?
Because it was a brand new something car. And I'm like, okay. So for, like you have the rubber tubing and the tires. I explained this all to the teacher, and she's like, I'm just gonna count at the points I counted it before, like, which is like next to nothing. I was pissed.
Come on.
Yeah, it was so fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but like also you could just get like a really crappy car that's like, you know, whatever, like polyester seats.
Yeah.
You know, the mirrors are all broken.
But then you still have like the metal.
Missing the rear view mirror.
You know, you could rip off a door and like bend the metal into a knife, kill the other parties, take their stuff that they paid for, you know.
Or
Tony's team got a pocket knife, but I have 8 door knives that I gave to all of my people to sank him. I now have his pocket knife.
you bend it into a spear. You kill some fish for oil. You turn the oil into gasoline somehow. Then you drive the car into the other parties. You kill everyone. You steal all the things that they used on their survival kit.
You're right. I overlooked running people over with the car.
Yeah, running people over with the car. That's a deadly weapon. What are they going to do? Huck a fucking stick at you?
How could I, a
Throw
man,
a rock?
How could I, a man, forget about manslaughter? That's the most... All right, so we're getting way off topic, but this is kind of a weird bit, so I do want to play off my sour thought with this. And my sour thought was how an idea could be skewed based on like one tiny detail. And so my thought process was an Abercrombie commercial or a crackhead, right? So
What?
now imagine this: a guy, shirtless, skinny blue jeans, no sneakers. You could see that as either an Abercrombie like commercial where he's just like trying out the pants, you know, or that's the guy stealing your fridge from your house, putting it on his back and riding it down like a bike down the alley, right?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like there's some pretty wild outfits out there. Like
Yeah.
you could do like a is this a Yeezy collection or is this a homeless guy off 5th Ave in New York City?
They prefer the term crackheads, by the way.
Crackheads, yeah.
That's a politically correct term.
True.
I had like another one. I'm like, baggy t-shirt, no pants, flip-flops, and a shopping cart on the beach. That could be either a commercial or a homeless person. You can't tell me like that isn't the case.
Yeah, that could be a pretty good commercial. That'd probably be like for Chef Boyardee or something.
Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, like the kid was like, I really wanted it, so I brought the shopping cart from Stop and Shop all the way here.
I followed the rolling can all the way to Venice Beach where a homeless person killed another homeless person to eat said can of Chef Boyardee.
2 homeless people were fighting over a can of Chef Boyardee and murdered a child.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
I don't know. I'm dieting, trying to work out. Cut my hair. If you guys want the hair, I'll save some strands. You know.
Are you gonna save one for your clone in the future?
I already got enough fucking hairs on my body for my clone. Just take off any of my hairs.
Yeah, but you know, you have a hair of like this exact moment right now. You could clone you at 24.
I feel like you clone. I feel like that you clone at the beginning of their life. It doesn't matter what age you take your hair from.
You think it would be? You don't think that they would just transfer your consciousness from your DNA into a body? You think that they would just make, you know, a baby?
I don't think that it matters what age you take the piece of DNA from, because it will remain the same. See, so
because didn't they do this with woolly mammoths?
I'm gonna teach you about aging and why it sucks, and it's a motherfucker.
I know aging sucks. My fucking back hurt today.
Okay, so what aging, the process generally is there's a large chain of amino acids at the end of DNA, and it's unreadable, useless garbage. But it slowly degrades over time, and then you die.
So it just like holds down your DNA, and then one day you just die.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is there a way to gene splice the amino acids and make us live forever?
Certain species do have it, like the hydra, the lobster. The lobster is biologically immortal. It's very interesting.
Damn.
And what they do is
I think we talked about that in one podcast.
Yeah, so what happens with those is it doesn't have the degradation process for those long chains. So like those are, imagine them like a protective barrier.
So like cockroaches? Can't cockroaches live forever?
No, they can survive a nuclear blast. I don't think they survive. Yeah. No, these are like, they won't die unless something kills them.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is, for lobsters, if they get too old, they can't grow their cell fast enough.
That's what kills them.
And they die, yeah. Kind of sucks. It's like dying to a sarcophagus of your own making. Like you're in a coffin your entire life, and then suddenly it just keeps getting smaller.
Oh, speaking of coffins, I actually watched something pretty interesting recently with Jamie. So we were listening to not listening. We were watching a Disney documentary because they have like the Nat Geo stuff too.
Yeah.
It was an underwater, like, not what are they called? Like pyramid, like the temple things. You know what I'm talking about? So like the pyramids, they have the chambers inside of them.
Yeah, for the
but they
pharaohs.
also have like mazes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a pyramid where this one area was, but it filled up with water. So the looters weren't able to get down to it. So they actually scuba dived in the middle of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty crazy. Like they had to bring like a whole bunch of gear, and they couldn't, like, since it was so tight, they couldn't wear like the backpacks with the oxygen. They had to have a tube with air that went up to the surface.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Some of that stuff's really cool. Have you ever seen the scuba diver recovery guys? The guys who save the people in scuba gear who get fucking lost exploring caves. They have this like oh my god, what would be a good way? So like imagine a fan,
like a speedo thing.
yeah, like a rotor, like
Yeah.
a blade that you hold on to, and it just fucking zooms by. It's just like dragging you, like you're on the back of a car, just holding on to dear life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, water vehicles are like so sick, but I think that they would get boring after like a couple rides. Like a Sea-Doo. It would be so boring after like a, it's kind of
Yeah.
like when you go over to your friend's house when you're a kid and you play on their trampoline and you don't have one. You're like, man, I'd love to have a trampoline. And then you have one in your backyard and you barely use it because it's like, it's a novelty.
I feel like it depends on the vehicle. Like if you go deep enough, that's just terrifying. Like like the Titanic recovery vehicle, like with the little arms and the fucking light. Like if you go deep enough in the water, that light ain't gonna help you. Like you'll see 5 feet in front of you. Meanwhile, every fucking predator will see you before you see them for like, I want to say meters, like maybe 50 meters.
But they're adapted for that shit.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes like the thalassophobia so big.
What?
Thalassophobia, fear of the water.
Okay.
Yeah, you ever see like a great white come out of nowhere and just leave?
No.
No?
Not
You've
like
never
not
seen
not
that?
in person. I've probably seen videos of it.
Okay, yeah, then yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not terribly afraid of the ocean. Are you?
I'm afraid of being fucking surprised by
You're afraid of surprises?
Yeah.
Or you're afraid of surprises in the ocean?
in the ocean.
Okay.
You know,
Do you have any like irrational fears?
spiders?
Spiders?
Yeah.
How bad? Like a little baby spider? That like, makes a cobweb, you'll be like afraid of it?
No, so I'm good with them, but if they get past a certain size, I'm like, oh fuck, get the fuck away from me. I feel like that's not like irrational though. Like
You can't like swat it or anything? Like you need somebody else to take care of it?
I can, but then it's like it's risky of how many are there, and then it's like a mental, it's like a mental warfare. I killed like one giant spider, but how many more are there waiting to like enter my mouth while I'm sleeping?
I've literally lived your nightmare.
With entering your mouth while you're sleeping?
Have I told you this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
terrifying.
think you talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah,
too.
I definitely did. I definitely
Yeah.
did. About the spiders on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a million of them.
Have you ever
And I choked on one. I woke up choking on one. Disgusting.
counted a black widow before? Or like a
Aren't those
what's the brown recluse is the other one that's like bad.
I don't think so.
No.
I was on a hike on Long Island and I saw a garden snake.
I ran over a garden snake with my bike.
Really?
Yeah.
On purpose?
No.
Okay.
I got
Well,
stuck in my
that's
chain and I had to like just take I had
Oh
to
my
rip out
god,
its
that's
corpse.
disgusting.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh, that's gross.
I was like 8. I was like, cool. And then just fucking ripped it out. I'm like, oh, it doesn't have a spine.
Ew. I saw a fox on a hike once. That was
You
pretty
saw
cool.
a
It was like a
fox?
baby fox.
Yeah. You talked about that too, I think.
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like these are like things like I don't know. I haven't seen a brown recluse. I haven't seen like a
They're fucking terrifying. I hate like the size of their body.
Did you know anyone that's ever like owned a snake? Like
Nick.
like have you seen it? Have you like pet it? Have you like held it?
Yes.
Nick?
Nikki? She has a snake. I knew people when I was in Boy Scouts who had snakes, and then also one of my
But
dad's.
did you hold it?
Yeah, I held like a giant, you know the yellow and white snakes,
Oh
the
my
banana
God.
snakes.
Aren't they like blind?
I have no idea.
I think when when snakes shed their skin, they go blind for a little bit. I know that because they like molt their eyes as well.
They
maybe
do?
it's only the certain snake that I watch because when I hang out with Jamie, we watch a lot of like nature documentaries. So I'm like slowly
Trying to get
learning
in the
about
mood.
everything.
Trying to get in the mood.
Exactly.
With nature's
Exactly. Getting primal with it, you know.
I'm a Duck Dynasty guy, you know.
You are?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
It really gets the juices flowing.
What's your go-to episode?
My go-to episode, season 6, episode 7.
Okay, what happens?
I'm not gonna spoil it. That's for the view to find out.
Whatever, dude. All right, guys, log it. Season 6, episode 7. That's what gets Matt really turned on.
Oh yeah.
I was watching this show, like Duck Dynasty. It was like How to Become a Cowboy. I think it was on Netflix or something.
They're interesting.
It was pretty cool. Like they just ride for miles and miles if they have like a huge open property, and they gotta like wrangle bulls. Not like physically, but you know they throw the lasso on them and stuff. And
They also like live on the ranches in ranch houses.
yeah,
It's really cool.
It
But
seems
like the
cool.
pay is terrible.
I'm sure.
Because like most of the time you're like a convict, you know.
A convict?
Yeah, it's like a lot of the Vance hands are convicts. So
Well,
like people who have the skills to do it, and they're just wandering from place to place.
They're definitely not high IQ. I'll say that much. If you're smart, dude. I was thinking of, okay, this is an important topic. Speaking of high IQ,
Not us.
what do you? Yeah, not either of us. What do you think of people who use their intelligence to gain money over like bettering society? So I was really interested in this person who's on Jeopardy now because
Yeah?
he's racked up over $1 million. I don't know how many episodes it's taken him to, but like there's a degeneracy in the gambling where you go all in and you know the answer, right? But there's also a
You said degeneracy?
high IQ, yeah, because gambling is it's
Okay,
like
yeah.
a degenerate act.
Yeah.
Like people frown upon it. I mean, a lot of people do it. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying like it's overall. So, this person who has high IQ is also like a gambling addict.
Yeah.
But the one who's currently in the seat with $1 million is just really fucking smart. So is his, moment, like 15 minutes of fame and using it to be on Jeopardy, like, intelligent, or is it dumb?
I don't know. I can't answer. I probably won't have that money in my life.
If you were in that position, would you use your intelligence for financial gain?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
You wouldn't want like recognition in like another field or something?
What the hell am I gonna do with that when I'm dead?
Oh, well, I'm just, I'm not saying like leave a legacy or anything, but like,
It's like
is there something fulfilling that you would rather do than besides go on Jeopardy? I never had the like, oh man, all I want to do in my life is go on Jeopardy, or like all I want to do in my life is go on Family Feud. Like,
I don't think
only
I've
seen
ever
it on
wanted to go.
TV.
I don't want to go on game shows because I'd probably make a fool of myself.
really?
Yeah.
What would be your biggest fear of a game show?
Biggest fear of a game show?
What game show would really fuck you up?
Family Feud. You name like 5 objects and it's none of them, but it's one that's more obvious than all of them combined.
Like the last part when it's like you and like your uncle and you're both like rattling off random shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's this? 99 people were surveyed, blah, blah, blah. And then you just say something retarded.
Yeah, it's like 99 people were surveyed. The colors. And you said the letter M. That is not correct, sir.
The
And
color.
your uncle said the shape, the triangle, which is also not a color.
You need 99 more points to get
So
four
meets
focus.
triangle. Son of a bitch, it's there.
No, the 3 idiots agreed with you. So Family Feud.
Family Feud, probably, yeah.
I think Wheel of Fortune would be hard as fuck.
Unless who hosts Family Feud? Is it what's his name?
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, unless Steve Harvey's like hitting on me or doing something funny. That'd be funny as fuck.
That would be funny. I think the easiest game show would be Deal or No Deal.
Deal or no deal?
Yeah. It's literally a guessing game.
Yeah.
And at the end you walk away with money.
Well, I guess you could say those stupid fucking like I don't want to say stupid, but I guess the foreign game shows where they do rock paper scissors is a similar one because you only have 3 options. Or
So they play rock paper scissors.
they play
win
yeah,
money.
they like on a stage they play rock paper scissors, and you only have 2 options.
Yeah.
Other than
no,
the
no.
first
Well,
option.
you can either tie, you win, or you lose. There's
Yeah.
3 choices.
Yeah. And 2/3 of them are beneficial because one will continue to the next round and
Yeah,
the
true.
other one will win. Yeah.
But I used to love Wipeout.
Wipeout.
I would love to do Wipeout.
What got me was there's so many. There's like an Australian Wipeout.
Well,
There's
yeah,
like a
but
United
like back
States
in the
Wipeout.
day, man, like prime time television, Wipeout and Amazing Race.
I just love people getting the shit kicked out of them.
Oh, I loved when
Wipeout?
like a woman with like mud all over her face like got hit in the face with one of those, like the punching wall where like
Yes.
fist. Yeah, that was
No.
awesome.
Mhm.
And then they fall in the mud. Like that's the best fucking part.
Yeah. That's
The big red balls, dude.
that they jump off and miss.
Yeah. Come
I like
on.
anything spinning.
Anything spinning.
Anything spinning.
Oh my god, dude. Those levels were like, I thought they were like impossible.
The spinning
Like you have
stuff?
to jump onto like a spinning rectangle, and then another spinning like arm is like hitting people off of it.
There's
like,
two of them. Isn't there like one top spinning arm and one lower? The
Yeah, and then
lower one's going faster because you have to jump over it, and the top one's going slower.
And then sometimes they both clip at the same time, and you're
Yep.
just fucked.
Yeah. But it's so like, but that the thing is also spinning, so you can't even like be like, I'm gonna find where it's gonna meet up.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I'm also spinning and covered in mud.
It's such a great show.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
I think that is it over? I think it's over.
You think so?
I don't
I
think
thought
they're
John
making
Cena was
anymore.
like the guy.
John Cena is always the guy.
No, but wasn't he doing?
He's
like,
the wipeout guy.
Yeah.
Bean Chilling is
Bean
the wipeout
Chinning
guy.
is the wipeout guy.
I know he was, right?
Yeah,
he
with
was
his
at
hair.
one point, but that was like a long time
Your
ago.
hair honestly kind of looks like John Cena.
Do not say that.
You're.
That is
I
not
can barely
true.
see you if you start doing like the hand thing. I'm
That's
not.
if I'm
The
wearing
time is
camera,
now. You can't stop me.
It's not true. Don't listen to him.
Da, da, da.
Don't do that.
Not the bald one. He has hair now.
I know he is a.
Yeah, you look.
I don't
like
think
him.
he looked. I don't think I look like
Yes,
him.
you do.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. All right. So what else are we gonna talk about?
More game shows, man.
More
what
game shows?
what was your least favorite game show when you were on TV? You're like, fuck, dude, daytime television, or your least favorite daytime television?
My least favorite. Well, when I was a kid, my television kind of sucked.
Okay.
Like cable. Like I had
Why?
like 14 channels.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucked. But we had like Xbox.
Did you guys have TiVo?
I don't know what the fuck we had.
Shout out to TiVo, man. I
Dude,
had TiVo for forever.
We had like one of the. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Is TiVo for poor people? I want to
Maybe.
know because my family had TiVo, and it kind of sounds like kind of poor to say that.
It was
Is that
so
garbage?
Bad. There was like a Sonic show, and it was so bad.
A Sonic show?
Yeah.
What was that on?
I don't
Was that on
fucking-
like the morning cartoons?
It was on the guitar. Yeah, the cartoons.
Cartoon Network Boomerang?
No, I
think it was, like,
PBS Kids or something.
Sneezing again. PBS Kids?
Yeah, something like that.
Shout out PBS Kids.
No. Yeah. I didn't watch SpongeBob and shit for like so long.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I didn't have the channels.
That
you know?
sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, I was introduced to the golden age. You know,
Of what?
like cartoons: SpongeBob, Total Drama Island, Ben 10. Not the bad Ben 10, the good Ben 10. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. What else?
Favorite kid show? You had to pick one.
Billy and Mandy.
Billy and Mandy?
I love Billy
Why?
and Mandy because of the adult jokes, the humor.
Okay.
I would say Flapjack if it was longer.
I wasn't allowed to watch Billy and Mandy.
Really?
Yeah. I liked Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That was a really good.
That was a good
really
one
good
too.
show. And Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. I like Timmy. I like Timmy Turner.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Chocolate sake. But,
Jimmy Neutron was all right.
I like Jimmy Neutron.
I think it's underrated. I think it was a lot better than people remember.
I think the side characters, Jimmy Neutron were better because you
Yeah.
had Jimmy's dad,
Sheen,
you had Carl Weezer, you
Yeah.
had Sheen, and you had
the pink girl, the purple girl, and you had the blonde girl. I can't remember their names.
yeah.
She was like the one that was like in on Sheen, the purple girl.
Yeah, you had, and then you had, the side characters are great.
Yeah.
And that's yeah.
And Goddard. Goddard was good.
Yeah, Jimmy, did I ever tell you about that time I sat on a banana and it changed my life forever? Yep, it was good.
Oh,
What's another
man.
good show? I love fucking reminiscing about childhood.
Yeah,
and we just
nostalgia,
fucking
man.
name off shit. You get, like on a car ride, we just name off old shows. Oh my god, I saw it
show?
recently. Well, one is Kim Possible.
Kim Possible?
I used to watch Kim
Okay.
Possible too.
Danny Phantom, remember that one?
Danny Phantom.
Good
That was
ass
good.
show.
Yeah. Avatar, that of course, you know.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Avatar.
You haven't watched all of
No,
it?
no, I didn't. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm not super into it, but I watched it when I was a kid. Stop.
Go watch Avatar.
Maybe
Go
one
watch
day.
it.
No, not like the movie I've seen. The show though.
You've seen the movie's the worst fucking thing.
What do you mean? That movie's
the
alright.
live action?
Yeah.
You're dead. You're dead
What
to
do you
me.
mean?
Kill him, viewers.
That's not a bad movie.
Jojo, kill him. I know you have the money to hire like assassins.
Come on, dude. What's wrong with the Avatar movie?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? I'm
What do you
being
mean?
honest.
The fucking choreography for like bending half the elements is terrible.
No, dude, not that Avatar movie.
The blue
the
one.
Disney Avatar movie, the blue people. We're talking about two completely different movies.
Yes. There's an Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
Yeah, I never watched that.
Okay. Well, that movie's okay. I watched that one in 3D.
It's so fucking long. It's
It is
way
long.
too long.
I hate how it's just like at the end, it's just like, oh, it's like got these aliens, and it's like got men fighting in robots. That's the ending.
I think that the like love arc was kind of cringe.
I like how you plug your ponytail into everything to power it, but that's also the way you fuck.
It's like a weird like sexual thing with like other animals too. It's like whack.
Yeah, it's like imagine plugging your dick into your car because like that was the like the transportation was they plug their hair into like, but it's not even a car. Like imagine your car was another living creature.
Yeah.
Because that's what they plugged it into. Pterodactyls. They plugged it into like fucking quadrupeds.
Do they get like some sort of satisfaction from that too? And some of them like rejected them. Like he tried to stick it into that one big like guy.
Do you think kinks come into play? Like maybe
I
it's
think
like
so.
maybe it's like I'm as a creature that has no way to get to leather. I'm into bondage and you're not. So we're not gonna. I'm not taking you to the 2:30 appointment.
I'm into that freak shit.
Yeah.
So
You're not getting to
you
your
better
dentist.
put a gag in my mouth before we take off.
Imagine like the vent scooters like in Colorado where you just have to plug your hair into fucking a bunch of different rhinoceroses.
Well, you just cut your hair, man. You had long enough hair to plug it into something.
Yeah.
You could have went. You could have went to that Disney World Animal Kingdom and plugged your hair into a rhinoceros ass.
Yeah. Fucking Ace Ventura. I'm just going in the ass the wrong way.
Oh
He
my
comes out of
God.
the fucking ass.
I've never seen Ace Ventura. I don't
You
know what you're
haven't
talking
seen Ace
about.
Ventura?
No, dude.
But you know the scene I'm talking about, right?
I need a list. I need a list of like movies to watch.
He's what? So what? He's watching a poacher, and he's inside a robotic rhinoceros in the like in the desert, right?
Say robotic rhinoceros 3 times fast.
Robotic rhinoceros, robotic rhinoceros, robotic rhinoceros.
Wow! Holy shit!
So he's in a robotic rhinoceros in desert heat, right? And the AC dies, and he has to open up the asshole
Oh my god!
and like crawl out to try to escape it. And that's the show. That's the
so
movie.
terrible.
Yes, yeah. For a kids movie.
Kids
that's pretty
movie.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit! I watched Grown Ups the other day.
Yeah, it's on
Remember
Netflix.
that movie?
It's on Hulu.
Yeah,
it's on
it's-
fucking everything now.
It's so good. It's such a great
Grown
movie.
Ups.
I love that movie.
Isn't Shaquille O'Neal in like the third one or the second one?
I don't know. I only watched the first one.
Rob Snyder.
It's so good.
I love Rob Snyder.
God, watching like really good movie, like any Adam Sandler, I could put on any Adam Sandler movie and have a good time. Like one from when I was a kid.
One
The
from
newer
when you were a
ones,
kid.
like
Zach
besides
and Jill. You like Zach and Jill?
I did like Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill's the one where like
You're
the
lucky that
gumballs-
Avatar movie was messed up. Otherwise, you would be dead on the floor. That was 2 errors, you know.
It's the one with the gumballs, right? When the thing falls over and then it rains gumballs on him. It has all the bedtime stories. Is that not Jack and Jill?
Zach and Jill is the one where he has the twin sister. That's also Adam Sandler.
Okay, are we thinking of a completely different movie?
I'm thinking of the one titled Jack and Jill, you fucking mongoloid. What the hell are you thinking
what's
of?
the
The one where they
bedtime stories
rain
Adam Sandler movie?
candy. Oh, his Hanukkah movie.
It's
7
called
Crazy
Bedtime
Nights.
Stories. I'm a fucking dumbass.
7
I don't
Crazy
think-
Nights is good.
I don't think I watched Adam Sandler, Jack and Jill.
7 Crazy Nights is good.
7 Crazy Nights.
His what is that? That's his old holiday movie with Mr. Whitey.
It's from 2002.
Yeah.
A musical holiday comedy drama.
Yeah, it's very good.
Do you like musicals?
Yeah. We went to one. We have to go see John in Greece.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Totally.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Joe Rogan on Saturday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
On Broadway?
Madison Square Garden.
Wow. That is
selling
Broadway.
at MSG. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't his bones aren't melted from the horse medicine. You know?
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get COVID before and it gets fucking canceled. That would suck.
That would suck.
I know. Well, he already got COVID pretty recently. I know you can get COVID multiple times, but fuck, dude, that would suck ass.
I had COVID, asymptomatic.
Yeah.
It still sucked.
Fucking sucks
What if
balls.
fucking imagine catching COVID, not having any symptoms, and finding out like 40 years later you have a health condition now because of that asymptomatic fucking virus you had 30 years ago. That's the world we live in.
That would suck. But we won't know that until 30 years from now.
We won't.
So we might even be dead before that.
Hopefully. Don't bring my hopes up like that.
Yeah, honestly, I've been thinking the same
Every
thing.
morning I wake up.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Canoecast. Like, subscribe, comments, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
That most genuinely American of all watercraft, the canoe.